Howdy. How are you today? Oh my goodness, you're not doing too well? Well, I think I have some pretty good solutions for you. At least how I stay positive every day. First, it's always good to spray so you can smell really nice. And then I actually picked these flowers for you. They're very pretty. And then I got you this disco ball. With the little cowgirl hat with frilly. Next, I have this book for you. It's really, really good. We can read that later. But I was thinking we could do our nails. Yeah? Okay. I have one of these lights. Okay. I have my really good nail glue. Yeah, let's begin. Let's do our nails. Perfect celebrity. So, tell me what's been going on with you. Oh, really? Oh, it's your parents? It's really tough having difficult parents. Yeah, I get it. We live in the South, so usually our parents don't align with our views politically. It's like, what if they're Nazis or white supremacists? What do I do? It's like they're able to treat us right, and you can tell they love us, but their views are so hateful towards other people, including us, because we're not the perfect daughters, the straight cis. I'm gonna get married by 22 and have a kid by 25. Exactly. It's like social media says to cut them off, but some of us literally financially can't do that, or emotionally. I've tried cutting them off before, emotionally and financially, and it was the most difficult time in my life. I was stuck in a very toxic relationship situation with my roommates who stole from me. I was miserable. I was working 50, 60 hours a week because I just did not like being home, and I was paying rent. Sometimes I'd sleep in my car because I just could not sleep around my roommates. Coming back home, I have my own room, my own space. They leave me alone. They know my views are really different than theirs. They financially support me. They emotionally support me. I've never had friends who did that. Only family. My biological family. My immediate family. Only they have helped me out financially and emotionally. So it's like, am I gonna be homeless? Social media says that's the right thing to do. But I don't want to be homeless. It's illegal here to be homeless. I'll be in jail. We live in the South. We don't live in the West Coast. And I can't afford to live in the West Coast either. All my family is here. My nieces are here. My sisters are here. And I was born and raised in the South. It would be so obvious I was from the South if I moved. It's like leaving America. People just notice you're from America. I'm gonna use this nail polish. Like, I've called my parents out on their views so many times. I've gotten into physical fights with my mom over it. I almost got kicked out multiple times for voting on the blue side and not the Republican side. I'm not a Christian anymore, and they don't like that. But they still financially support me and emotionally support me. Still, even after all that. So yes, it's not the most healthy relationship, but in terms of support, who else do I have? What other options do I have? Our government does not help us like that. So I understand your position. Just know I'm always a call away or a text away. It's like they still love me after all that. So it's hard to just throw that away. Oopsie. Especially since I've not found my chosen family. I thought I did multiple times, but they ended up being really fake and not there for me long term. Versus my family, it's like we can go through all that and still love each other. And I know that most people, that doesn't make any sense, but it doesn't have to make sense to everybody. Only to you. So, I feel you, girl. I feel you. At least we're doing our nails. That always helps me feel better. The stars at night are big and bright, da, 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 deep in the heart of Texas. Yeah, I do love Texas. What can I say? We got HEB, we got Buc-ee's. Just because the political views here are really different doesn't mean I don't love the state still. You know, and it's not even mostly Republican, it's just really gentrified and gerrymandering. So that's why it turns out to be Republican, because it's screwed. The system is screwed and set up. But I've met many witches here, met many gay people here, met very different people than you'd think live in the South. This is what we're working with. Okay. So let's read a little bit of the Good Girl Complex. I'm about halfway through. So let's see. Hopefully it's not like a sex scene. His shoulders stiffen. I mean, hell, all of us lived through the daily soap opera that was the Evan and Genevieve show, constantly bickering in front of everyone, making us choose sides in arguments we wanted no part of, breaking up, screwing around, getting back together like nothing happened. I never threw a tantrum about it, and I certainly didn't treat her like crap hoping she'd go away. If Evan was in love with her, that was his own damn problem. So why now, when I find someone I care about, does he have to be such a jackass about it? Evan sighs, scratches his hands through his hair. I can't help it, man. It gnaws at me. Why did it have to be one of them? You could point in any direction and land on 10 chicks who would fall to their knees for you. I don't know what to tell you. She's different. If you gave her even half a chance, you'd see that. There's no good reason, Mac, and I should work. I can't give him one, and hell, maybe we won't work. She's a stubborn, opinionated pain in my ass. She's also gorgeous, funny, spontaneous, and ambitious. Turns out that's my type. She makes me crazy. I've never met a girl that stays on my mind days and weeks after I've seen her. She's under my skin. And for all the ways we're completely different, she gets me in a way few others do. If I'm kidding around, if this whole thing's bound to blow up in my face, so be it. At least I tried. No talking you out of this then, he says, his resolve slowly crumbling. I'm asking you as my brother to accept it. He thinks on it, too long for my taste. For the first time in our lives, we're on opposite sides, and I have no wonder if there's too much bad blood there. Too much rage towards the clone to get him back online. And he sighs again and rises from the bench. Yeah, fine. Guess there's no saving you from yourself. I'll back off. I take what I can from Evan, and we call it squashed. Back at the party, I send him home in Elena's car to make sure he gets there safe while I drive Matt to her dorm. I'm sorry about that, I tell her when she hasn't spoken in several minutes. She's staring out the passenger window, looking deep in thought, which gets me worried. It had nothing to do with you. Evan's got a lot of misplaced anger. Brothers shouldn't fight. I wait, uncertain if there's more to that statement. My concern deepens when more doesn't come. Talk to me, Mackenzie. My voice comes out a bit husky. What if this is a bad idea? It isn't. Seriously? Out of the corner of my eye, I find her watching me. I don't want to be the reason you fall out with him. It's good for no one. You can't be happy because he's upset, and I can't be happy because you're upset. We all lose. This is exactly why Evan needs to get over his bullshit and let us be. She's not the person he imagines in his head, and if he understood her at all, he'd realize how unfair he's been. Evan will get over it. But what if he doesn't? These things can fester. Don't worry about it, Mac. Seriously, I don't care if my brother wants to be a cranky little brat about it. As long as he's on his best behavior around Mac and keeps his comments to himself, my whole life I've lived for the two of us. Evan and me. This one thing, though, I get to have for myself. Clearly, I'm not doing a good job at easing her unhappiness. Okay, that was a little bit about the book. I'm sure you'd love it. Are you feeling better now after we did our nails and I gave you a couple different trinkets? Yeah, you are. Can I give you a hug? Aw. Deep breaths. Tight chest. Life. Death. Rewrite. Okay. Let's go watch a movie. What are you thinking? Maybe Mean Girls? Hell yeah.